A lot of creators spend years making great content, designs, or ideas. And once the work is done, the income stops. That's usually because everything is tied to their time. But there's another approach that many creators quietly use, where their work keeps earning for them long after it's created. In this video, I want to explain the licensing model creators use to earn royalties in a simple and realistic way. No legal jargon, no complicated contracts, just the core idea of how creators allow others to use their work while getting paid again and again for it. Before we get into it, if you enjoy learning practical ways to earn more from the work you already create, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell so you don't miss future uploads. What licensing actually means for creators. Licensing is essentially giving someone permission to use your work under specific conditions while you still retain ownership of it. Think of it like renting out a house. You own the property, but someone else gets to live there and pays you rent. In the world of creative work, your art, photos, music, or designs are the property, and the people or companies using it are like tenants, paying you for the right to use it. What makes licensing so powerful is that, unlike a one-time sale, you can license the same work to multiple people at the same time. For example, a photographer could license a single photo to a magazine, a website, and an advertising agency simultaneously. Each client pays separately, meaning you're earning money from the same piece of work repeatedly. That's the beauty of licensing. It allows you to create once but profit multiple times, rather than just selling your work once and walking away. It's a model that can generate ongoing, scalable income if done correctly. Different types of licensing models. Not all licensing works the same way, and understanding the different models is crucial if you want to monetize your work effectively. Depending on what you create and how you want to make money, certain licensing types will suit you better than others. Let's break down the main ones you need to know. First is exclusive licensing. This is when you give a single person or company the sole rights to use your work for a specific period or purpose. During that time, nobody else, including sometimes even you, can use it. Because of that exclusivity, you can charge a premium price. Musicians often do this with record labels or brands for commercial projects. It's high reward, but it's also high commitment since you're locked in and can't sell that same work elsewhere during the term. Next is non-exclusive licensing, which is where most creators find the real potential for ongoing income. With non-exclusive licenses, you retain your rights and can sell the same work to multiple clients simultaneously. Stock photo websites operate this way. A single image can be licensed hundreds or even thousands of times, and you earn each time it's sold. While the payment per license is lower than exclusive deals, the sheer volume can generate substantial and relatively passive income. This model is ideal if you want flexibility and multiple revenue streams without being locked in. Then there's royalty-free licensing, which often confuses people because the name can be misleading. Royalty-free doesn't mean free. It means the buyer pays once up front and can use your work as many times as they like without paying additional royalties. This model is common for music, graphics, templates, and stock assets. It's advantageous for buyers because it's predictable and easy to budget, and it benefits you because you can sell the same asset to thousands of customers without extra effort. Finally, rights-managed licensing gives you more control over how your work is used. Here, the price varies based on the buyer's intended usage. For example, a photo used in a global advertising campaign will cost significantly more than one used for a small blog post. Pricing depends on factors like audience size, geographic reach, and duration of use. Rights-managed deals typically earn you higher revenue per transaction, but they require more negotiation and management on your part. Each licensing model has its strengths and trade-offs. Choosing the right one depends on your goals, whether you want big one-time payments, ongoing passive income, or complete control over how your work is used. Understanding these differences is key to making your creations work for you financially. How royalties actually work. So, once you've licensed your work, how did the royalties come in? It depends on the agreement you set up, but let's talk about the most common ways. With percentage-based royalties, you earn a percentage of the revenue your work generates. Let's say you license a song to a streaming platform. Every time someone streams it, you get a small cut. The more it's used, the more you make. This model works great for digital products like music, ebooks, or software because the usage is trackable. There's also flat fee royalties, where you get paid a set amount every time your work is used. For example, every time a TV show uses your song, you get $500. It's predictable and easy to calculate, and you know exactly what you're getting each time. A lot of creators prefer this because there's no guessing involved. Some licensing deals involve advance payments. This is where the company licensing your work pays you upfront before your work even generates revenue. Then, as royalties come in, they deduct from that advance until it's paid back. After that, you start earning additional royalties. It's a nice safety net, especially for bigger projects, but you need to make sure the terms are fair so you're not waiting forever to see extra income. And then there's back-end royalties, which are common in film and music. You might not get much upfront, but if the project becomes successful, you earn big on the back end. Think of a song in a movie that becomes a hit. Suddenly, you're earning every time the movie is streamed, downloaded, or shown. The risk is higher, but the reward can be massive. Where creators are licensing their work. Now, let's talk platforms, because knowing where to license your work is just as important as understanding the model itself. For photographers, illustrators, and designers, stock platforms like Shutterstock, Adobe Stock, and Getty Images are gold mines. You upload your work once, and it can sell over and over again. The platform handles everything: the marketing, the transactions, the licensing agreements. You just collect your royalties. Some creators make full-time income just from stock libraries. Musicians have platforms like Epidemic Sound, Artlist, and Audio Jungle for licensing tracks. These platforms let filmmakers, podcasters, and content creators buy licenses to use your music. If you're producing beats or background music, this is a no-brainer. You're not trying to get on the radio. You're earning every time a YouTube video uses your track. If you're creating educational content, courses, or templates, marketplaces like Gumroad, Creative Market, and Teachable let you license digital products. You create once and sell unlimited copies. Every sale is passive income, and because it's digital, there's no inventory or shipping. You're literally making money while you sleep. And let's not forget direct licensing deals. This is where you work directly with brands, agencies, or companies. You skip the platform and negotiate terms yourself. It takes more effort and confidence, but the payouts are usually higher because there's no middleman taking a cut. If you've got a strong portfolio and some connections, direct deals can be incredibly lucrative. Common mistakes creators make with licensing. Before we wrap up, I want to cover some mistakes I see creators making all the time because these can cost you serious money. First, not reading the contract. I know legal documents are boring, but you have to understand what rights you're giving away. Are you giving up ownership? Can you still use your own work? What happens if they want to use it in ways you didn't agree to? If you don't read the fine print, you could lose control of your own creation. Another mistake is underpricing your work. A lot of new creators charge way too little because they're scared no one will buy. But if your work has value, price it accordingly. Research what others in your niche are charging. Don't undercut yourself just to get a deal. You're worth more than that. Also, not tracking where your work is being used. If you've licensed something non-exclusively or rights managed, you need to know who's using it and if they're sticking to the agreement. There are tools and services that can help you monitor this. If someone's using your work without paying, that's money you're leaving on the table. Once you understand licensing, it changes how you think about creating. Instead of asking, "How can I sell this once?" you start asking, "How can this keep paying me over time?" That shift alone can make a huge difference in how sustainable your income becomes. I'd love to know, have you ever thought about licensing your work? Or is this the first time you're hearing about it? Share your thoughts in the comments. Real discussions help everyone learn faster. If this video gave you a new perspective on earning royalties as a creator, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who creates but hasn't explored licensing yet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.